What's up, guys? It's your boy Ravenclaw here, and today we are going over a few questions that you guys have left me in regards to, damage and a few bits and pieces about gear. More importantly, we are going to look at the marksman's CC ability. They have quite a few abilities that will become very handy in PvP, especially. That's with your bursting shot, scatter, your traps, ice trap and whatnot, and your stun ability with binding shot or intimidation. We'll get into that obviously in the video, but yeah, if you guys do have any further questions about the PTR, please let me know. And at the moment the PTR is crashing a lot for me, so I had to sort of do bits and pieces between crashes, so I hope you guys can forgive me if it's a little bit all over the place. But yeah, enough of that. Let's head it on over to Raven and we'll go from there. Okay, so the first thing I want to address is in my marksman video, I made a comment about how scatter trapping is back. And someone commented saying it's not back because they saw somewhere that somebody said that scatter shot was an in-cap. Well, that's not true. Scatter shot is a disorient. So scatter trapping is still a thing. This is on the PTR, okay? Let me show you. It even says in the description. Removes all harmful damage over time effects, disorients a target for 4 seconds. Incaps the target. Alright, so why I brought this up earlier is because back in the day, for those that aren't aware, let's just quickly go over it. Scatter shot trapping is you would shoot the target, it will make them go all crazy, walk around in a little bit of a square or whatever, and then you drop a trap to create a sort of your own little CC chain, making it about, I think it was about a 10-second CC chain. So what I'm going to show you now is I've come to my garrison because this is a PvP dummy. One of you awesome guys reminded me that we actually have PvP dummies in Azeroth. So I thought I'd come and start here. Alright, so let's get into combat so I can use my PvP talents. Right, so let's scatter shot. I'll show you up here. Scatter, 4 seconds. Drop a trap, full 8 seconds. Okay, so there's no DRing, there's nothing. So the good thing is, we scatter shot to remove any harmful effects like bleeds or anything like that, then into a full trap, which for marksman is awesome. That's a very solid CC. Now the problem is, you've got bursting shot, which will DR with your scatter. So how you use this is going to have to be, you have to be very wise with the way you use this sort of stuff. Let me just have a quick look to make sure I don't miss anything else while I'm here. No. There's no point in really testing high explosive trap on the training dummy. It's not going to really do anything. But one of the main thing I came to this point was so I can talk to you about scatter trapping. And yeah, alright, so we've got that one out of the way. Let's move on to the next question. Okay guys, so I'm going to answer now a question that is coming in from Angelina, I believe? Yeah, Angelina M. And she was wondering what, let me show you the tier set here. So she was wondering what exactly are they talking about? Are they talking about dire beasts that are summoned right now while you have Bistro Wrath up, or do they have to be summoned prior to using Bistro Wrath? So the easiest way I can answer that question is by, I'll dismiss these pets first, and we'll do a simple test. I'll drop Dire Beast, then I will, because we're going to use Scarter here, so let's just get rid of this and make sure that we're looking at the DPS. Actually, probably should just go the damage overall, because it says increased damage. Yes, so let's just look at the damage. Current fight, good stuff. Alright, so I'll drop a Dire Beast, and then I'll pop Bistro Wrath, and we'll have see if we can do a comparison. So, Dire Beast first, then Bistro Wrath. And we'll have a look. So, how long does it have? 10 seconds. So we're over 1 million so far. 4 seconds left. Going 1.1. Okay, oh, well, I was auto attacking, so let's just now look at the attack from. We want to look at the bestial attack, not so much stomp, because actually no. I wonder if stomp is part of it. Anyway, let's look at these two. Okay, don't worry about auto shot. So what did they do? So it did about 284k for just its attack and 640k for the stomp. All right, let us now. As soon as Bistro Wrath comes off cooldown, I'll summon the Dire Beast after popping Bistro Wrath. So, Bistro Wrath now is off cooldown. Let's try this once more. Now, the PTR or my game files are crashing so much tonight. I don't know why, but we'll try and get as much done as we can between crashes. Alright, so this time we're going to... We'll go Bistro Wrath, then Dire Beast. So Bistro Wrath, then Dire Beast. Don't worry about the... so we're looking at DPS. So we want to look at the damage. What have we got here? Let's have a look. Okay, so that's all done. Let's stop that and have ourselves a little bit of a look-see. Okay, so... I don't know. Well, looking at it here, whether the stomp got a crit or not, looking at the base attack, I'm going to go with anything that is currently summoned. So if you have it before you pop Bistro Wrath, then that itself will increase the attack power of that Dire Beast. Solely going off the numbers that we see here. Now, yes, I know there's going to be crits that will probably involve all that stuff. I'm just giving you like sort of an overall. I will keep an eye on this, see if this changes at any point. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly answer that question. Okay, next question. The next question is coming in from... where is it? D7 Malloy. Malloy? Yeah. Simple question. Which spec do you think will be the best overall? Between MM and BM. So the only thing we can really do is do a DPS test as it is. Now, remember, there's a bunch of things that need to take into consideration. That is the talent build that you use, the gear that you're using, the rotations that you're using, and this. So I'm not comparing this from me to you. I'm comparing this from what I'm doing here with what I'm doing on Marksman. Okay, so I just wanted to show you if there's any significant increase, decrease, and anything like that. So let's just go back to DPS. Let's just clear this out. Alright, we'll go to this Raider training dummy because this game has been crashing all night. The PTR, that is. So, let's go in and send everyone in. And we've got 2 off the bat. And we'll see what we can come up with. So I went to the Raiders training dummy just to get a bit more of a tougher fight. So we're not getting any AOE flicks or anything like that. And we'll wait till Bistro Wrath drops off, and then we can sort of get an idea of where we're at. I'll wait till the trinket drops and everything like that. Okay, so that's about right. Alright, so let's go. I think we maxed out at about 400k. 450, I think. So let's have a look at the damage. So just on a rating training dummy, that was about 8 mil. Not too bad. Okay, so let us now change into Marksman and we'll see how we go. Now we are going to try out the Marksman. I've swapped out Legendary, so put more of a Marksman one in. What else? The Trinket, on-use Trinket I've got here too, so I just wanted to sort of show you a couple of things that I'm using just in case you are wondering. But it's all sort of relevant to what we're doing here, just between my own bits and pieces. Alright, let us now have a little look-see at what Marksman can do. I've taken Murder of Crows over Barrage because this is the single target, and then we'll do AoE. Alright, so let's have ourselves a bit of a look. Do this. Aim shot, aim shot. So we'll run it down to the end of the other trinket. So I think just this last shot. There you go. That'll do. Okay, so let's move back here. What did we end up with? I think we got to about 400. Let's go back to this. Now I probably screwed that up, and there was probably things I should have done over things I didn't do, and blah 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 blah. But just getting sort of a gauge as to where they're standing. So Beast Mastery did about 8 mil. Marksman's done about 7.2. The question did actually state there was about a 56k DPS difference. I'm probably going to say you're probably on track with that. Where we found that Beast Mastery was about, what, 460 we said? And Marksman is around, I think, what did we max? I think we did about 400k at max. But yeah, now, once again, I'm sure there was things that I didn't do on Marksman that I could have done, as we all know that I play BM as a main. So, let's move on to an AOE test. See what a Marksman can do with AOE. We may try it with Burst so we can get the maximum damage. Okay, so it wouldn't reflect a normal scenario where you would have a pack of mobs and you wouldn't be bursting, like popping all your burst trinkets just to burst them down. But in this case, we are going to go wild. Alright, let me get this back on track and we'll give it a go. Now everything's off cooldown. Let's see what AoE we can do. Yep, let's delete this. Delete. Oh man. Damage. We'll go damage overall, I guess. And we'll just pop everything and we'll wait till the last trinket drops and then we'll see what where we're at. So obviously I've got Barrage and I feel like Marksman is going to shine overall. Just purely because of the mark shots and all that other good stuff. We've still got 5 seconds. See if we can get another bunch in. We're at 14 million already. That's insane. We'll do one last barrage for good measure. But, alright. Where did we land? I think we got at max DPS. I think we got to almost a mil, I think. 19 mil is not too bad for AoE in this, obviously, scenario anyway. But yeah, at least we've got some numbers to work with. Now let's go over to Beast Mastery and see if Beast Mastery can handle that sort of pressure. Alrighty guys, here we are on the BM. I've taken Barrage over Murder of Crows because of the AoE. And alright, let's get rid of this. And we'll see how we go, providing it doesn't crash. Alright. And we'll do one more barrage for good measure. And alright, let's bring it on back and have a look at the numbers. So what we want to see is damage done. Okay, so I don't know, slight increase of overall damage. Other than that, one thing I did notice, I didn't have the ring on. I'm not even going to worry about that, to be quite honest. I don't see it would have done a significant amount of damage increase. We did get to about 1.2 mil DPS at max. So, I don't know. I'll leave it to you guys. You can choose which one you think will be the better spec for PvE. Now, obviously, I haven't done survival, but the question was only about the BM and MM. Hopefully that answers your question, buddy. Okay. There's another one coming in from Night Pearl. I hope I didn't butcher that. Simply saying, have you discussed gems, enchants, flasks, pots, and all that stuff? And basically, is it worth the money? Worth bothering spending money in regards to damage increase and whatnot? And the short answer to that is absolutely. They're all essentially damage enhancements. So with your enchants, if you're a BM and you stack mastery, Then you go with gems, agility, mastery, whatever you're going with. Your flasks, pots, all that, they do all increase your damage. So, and it is quite a decent amount too. So to answer your question, yes, they are worth it. So instead of spending money, possibly I would suggest getting a profession going, a couple of professions to sort of start farming mats and that, so that way you can save a bit of cash. But yeah, the overall is definitely make sure you get yourself a bunch of that happening. So guys, I hope this has answered some of your questions in the best way possible. Few things that I'm super excited for. Well, one of the main things for marksman, I do see some potential in PvP now that they've got some decent CC power, beginning with my all-time favorite scatter trapping. Then they have you do have a stun off that. You do have another disorient. So I don't know. I think I'll definitely give it a go. Let's just say that. I'll definitely give marksman a go in PvP, but to be quite honest, I probably will end up maining my BM, especially now that traps are back. And with the consistent damage that BM brings, now with added CC power, I don't know, this is going to be some good games. And what I might do next is I might jump into some skirmishes on the PTR if it stops crashing, and we'll see if we can't get ourselves some nice games going on. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this sort of overlook of some follow-up questions. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button. If you have any further questions, make sure you leave them down below. I will address every question we can while 7.1.5 is yet to come out. And I will keep you updated with any new changes to any spec that is a hunter. Other than that, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, you amazing people, you keep on sniping. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.